Hey, it's Wendy, the Hollywood talent manager in Los Angeles, California. Look, I'm not even trying to put any makeup on or do anything special. I just wanted to tell you what I was feeling right from my heart, because I just felt so sad and it's so urgent that I talk to you right now. This girl sent me an email and she literally asked me, am I pretty enough to act? And what I felt about that, what I said to her is that acting is not about being pretty. Unless you're playing the lead role, then it's all about being pretty and being a great actor. But most actors are character actors, and that can run the gamut from average looking to absolutely ugly, excuse me, but that's what it is. And I was just telling her that, you have to spend less time in your life thinking about who you want to be and what you want to do. Life is so short. Stop thinking about what you want to do and do it. Stop dreaming and wondering if you're good enough. Life goes like this. You don't have time to sit around and think and worry about that. I want you guys to promise me that you're going to just do it. Just take action. Her email, I said to her, if you want to act, and this is like simple things, and I'm going to say it to you, decide what you look like. When you walk into the room, what do people see you as? Do they see you as the bully, the nice person, the mean person, a nurse, a doctor, a professional, a student, a surfer? How do they see you? Then get headshots that look like that. If you're the mean girl, be mean in your pictures. If you're a surfer dude, look like a surfer dude, not like a professional lawyer. The way people see you is how your headshots should look. And they should look like you. And then I told her, take acting classes. Okay, if you're sitting around thinking about being an actor, get into a class. Stop worrying about whether you're good enough. If you were right in front of me right now, I would just smack you, or kiss you or hug you or whatever it is you need, Wake up. Life is short. Do it. Do what you say you want to do. Do what you're dreaming of doing. Stop thinking about it. It makes me so sad to think of how much time people waste wondering if they're good enough. Stop wondering if you're good enough, okay? Just do your best. Get out there and take really good acting classes wherever you live. If you're not in a major city, go to theater companies in your community and ask them where the acting classes are. Go on Facebook groups and ask, where are there good acting classes? If you see posters around town for plays, go and ask the people in the plays or the director where there are good acting classes. Go to your colleges and find acting classes. You've got to get smart and stop sitting around waiting for things to happen. Nobody comes to find you in this life. Nobody comes to find you. You have to go out there and say, this is who I am. Take it or leave it. Don't compare yourself to the number one best in the business, okay? There are very few Tom Cruises and Halle Berrys and Julia Roberts and Tom Hanks. Everybody else is just a pretty good actor. Don't compare yourself to the top of the top. So stop beating yourself up. I don't want you to beat yourself up anymore. Stop. Get the best training you can. If you can't find acting training near you, move to one of the cities that has good acting training. LA, Chicago, New York. Go to places where there are jobs, where there is work. Louisiana's getting really big. Texas is getting lots of work now. Find a place where you can audition, find an agent, submit yourself. You need great headshots. You need online casting profiles that you can send to casting directors. In LA, we use Actors Access and LA Casting. In the rest of the world, it's called Casting Networks. In the rest of the United States. On my blog, which is called Secrets of a Hollywood Talent Manager, there is a blog I wrote called Which Online Casting Sites Are Reputable? It tells you all the casting websites that you should go to. Bert Culver, who's an actor, came up with this amazing website for all the different reputable casting websites. Go and see which ones are in your state and get signed up. Don't sit around and wait for your people around you to say it's okay to be who you are. You know, you are who you are. We already know it's okay. God made you, okay? You are okay. You are okay. Just the way you are. Okay? If you're not being kind, be kinder. If you're not working hard enough, work harder. But you're okay the way you are. So stop worrying about whether you're good enough or whether you're okay. And if you're worried about that, then practice more, work harder. If you're nervous before you approach something, it's typically because you're not rehearsed enough. You're not prepared enough. If you're prepared and you practice and you really have done the best you can in your rehearsals, then that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay? You can't be something you're not, but you can be the best that you can be. And that's all you can be in this life. Okay? The best that you can be. So I just want you to, get out there and audition like crazy. I've had so many emails today from actors. It's just why I'm upset. Is that they keep asking me, do I think they have what it takes? Do I think they should go for an acting career? Listen, I'm a talent manager giving you advice about how acting careers are built. I am not God. God determines how things are done in this world, along with you, along with the universe. If you believe that what you intend, you create, and that you co-create and co-manifest with the universe. It really is true. I mean, sometimes when I think about wanting something, and it's really simple. I was on the Oprah Winfrey Show a few years ago. She invited me to come on a show with Louise Hayes. And the show was about affirmative power of intention. And I remember a story. One time when my daughter was younger, when she was about 7, she's 15 now, but she was about 7, she really wanted a dollhouse. And I said, I said, oh, I'm going to get her a dollhouse. And in my mind, I saw it. It's pink, and it's going to be like Barbie pink. Everything was pink at her, in her life at that time. Everything was pink. And I walked out of my door on my way to the car to go to the store to get her the dollhouse. And next door to me, my neighbor had set out a beautiful pink dollhouse on the curb to be taken away by the trash. That's the power of manifestation, the power of intention. You connect to the universe so deeply that what you see in your mind and what you intend happens. And you have to develop that within yourself. Focus on what you want and create it. If you don't know a lot about that, check out Wayne Dyer, check out Eckhart Tolle. There's a book I wrote years ago called Contrary Action. It is amazing, that book. I read it and I get myself realigned, even though I wrote it. It's all about taking control of your own life and your relationships and what you want, your success. And I just feel like so many of you guys out there need a good, swift kick in the ass to remember that, or to know for the first time that you're good enough. That you're good enough. It's like people are born into this world shrouded in all of this, this self-doubt that creeps over everybody. And people get stuck in it and waste their life and their time trying to figure out if they're good enough to be what they really want to be. You are. And I don't want you to spend any more time of your life thinking about it, because time goes by and there you'll be 20 years later still thinking about that shit. Just decide today, I'm good enough. Make a list of what it is you want to do. Put those actions on your calendar and just do them. No more, I call it masturbation, procrastination, mental masturbation, procrastination. It's like thinking, overthinking and over analyzing shit. Knock it off. Just decide what you want to do with your life and your time and do it. okay. That's what I have to say for today. Get out there and make me proud of you. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Read my books if you haven't, for God's sake. I know a lot of you have. Keep reading. And I love you. Obviously, I love you.